Good evening, Lexbots. I don't know why I just outstretched my hand like, come with me. But you know what, whatever, we do weird things on this channel. Actually, not so much on this channel, mostly on the Madeyewlook channel, but still. In this video, I'm going over my P.O. box for April and also for May. Or at least May to the point of, where are we at? May 13th. Let me tell you, I have some of the coolest things to include in this video, and I was gonna post this last week, but actually it got delayed because of Kristen. So you guys can also thank you to Kristen for this video being delayed. But she delayed it for a good reason, because when I saw her at the JDRF walk, which we just attended in Iowa, she gave me this. This is so amazing. First off, let's just take a moment to admire how much that it shines. And second, the fact that the color of the rhinestones are like literally the Madeyewlook color. So I'm actually really happy that the video did get delayed so I can include this in the video because it is just, I mean, look at it. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much to Kristen. And I actually wore this on the day of the JDRF walk, which turned out like perfect because the color of JDRF also happens to be blue. And I also would like to give a huge congratulations to Kristen because her team raised $1,945 towards JDRF. So Kristen, you already know I'm proud of you, but here I'm proud of you getting a video. Moving on. Picking the order in which I am going to go through the amazing things that are sent to me is like so hard. And the order of things does not make you guys in any sort of order whatsoever. I have everything all right next to me and we're gonna go through it. I don't know why I'm even saying this right now. Next thing I'm going to go over, I actually got this in my P.O. box today. And this was sent to me from Matt. And Matt, we're going to need to discuss this because I'm Batman. Now, if I actually spent the time going through how much I love this, it'd probably be like an hour-long video, so we're gonna go over like the basics of why I love this. First off, this is the first letter I've ever had written to me in comic book form. You guys can't see that. Comic book form. Hi, Lex. Hey, Matt. I'll show you guys a couple different frames of this comic, but basically in this comic, he is going over that he's diagnosed as an epileptic. And Matt was diagnosed when he was 12 years old. He's 22 now, so he's had it for 10 years. Now, I know quite a bit about epilepsy, not like the whole ton of it. I knew someone in high school that had epilepsy, but I never really got the chance to talk to them about it, and my dog also has seizures. People tell me all the time, my dog's diabetic. So I do know that it's very frightening to actually see a seizure, but I've never really known the other side of having a seizure. But one of the reasons that I absolutely love this comic so much is because not only is he going over his story with epilepsy, including, but not limited to, him spending the night in the hospital, but the way he drew it, do not want. I was like, that's totally how I would describe it. Do not want. After going over about epilepsy and his experiences with it and what he goes through, but no matter what, it would have been okay in the end because he's like, don't worry, it'll get better, I promise. As long as you promise. But after that, he goes on to explain that he is a normal college student who draws, plays guitar, attends church every week, and loves food. And to wrap up this completely amazing comic that he sent me, he also goes on to explain that even though he has epilepsy, he's able to use his experiences now to encourage and help others that are going through epilepsy, which really hits home to me. Because I also feel like getting diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic helps me reach out to other diabetics and other people who are dealing with diabetes. And let me just say, this should be made into an actual comic. I'm just saying, Matt, you know, it's up to you what you want to do with your drawing. So that's Matt. So then I go and I get this huge box. And the look on my face when I got this at the post office probably like, and I was so unbelievably curious, I actually opened this box in the post office. And when I opened this box, I was all like, sup? No lights, no problem. Oh look, my glasses match my lipstick. And you know what? Not only do I have a light up jacket here, but I've always wondered how you see out of these things. Like, you can't see my eyes, but I can see you. I feel like Kanye. I can actually see perfectly through these things. For anybody who's ever wondering the same question, I've never tried these on before. It's kind of weird because you can see all the dots like you're like a fly. But anyways, these were sent to me from the company Dumbstruck, which I'm sure you guys have read by now. And they also included a pair of gunner glasses, which I never knew what they were before until they explained very nicely. And this was actually super, super thoughtful because when I'm editing for like long hours, it actually does take a huge toll on my eyes. So the glasses they also included, not these. And they help take some of the strain away from your eyeballs, which is really nice and really considerate of them and for dropping things. For them, they actually use the glasses for games. So I'd like to say thank you to Paul for sending me all this stuff, and also thank you to Crystal, who is his fiance, and I know that you have been around forever on my social media, so thank you so much for watching and being involved in everything. And I actually also want to show you guys the gunner glasses since they were so nice to send them to me. They're gonna look a little crazy. Even having this against my ring light that's in front of me, like I can look at the light and it's fine. So these actually do work. Actually, I think I'm gonna edit with these tonight. So also, a huge thank you for these because they really are very considerate. Dumpstruck also sent me a little portable cell phone charger. This is gonna be so helpful to me because I can't even tell you how many times my phone has died at shows and I'm like trying to get back somewhere and I don't have a map. I'm being serious. Difficult times in the world of technology. And then the following day, which I also opened this in the post office because I was so excited and curious to see what it was because it was like heavy. These post office people are definitely thinking I'm weird. I opened the box to my face on candles. What? We have the Pumpkin King mashed with Sally, and if you turn it, it also has Madeyewlook. And they're also super thoughtful because she also put together a diabetes awareness candle, which also says Madeyewlook on it. And these two candles were made by Corinna at Atomic Wonderland, and I did ask her if she does like requests or things like that because I thought these were so cool. I mean, like, I might be ordering one of Chinny, you guys never know. But she does take requests, so if you guys want your image on the candle, she can do that. And I was kind of stalking her site a little bit. And all the stuff that this girl makes is super cute. I will put her link for her Etsy shop in the description below. Corinna, I am never, ever burning these, by the way. These are going to sit on my shelf forever. I also want to give a shout out to Anna, who is 12 years old, and she wants to know if I can do some more lip art. This may not be very artistic, but I've got these purple lips on for you, my love. And yes, I can definitely incorporate that into my Madeyewlook Twice channel in the future. And I'm also not exactly sure where I'm going to be in Canada, but I will be in Canada later on this year. So I'll definitely be announcing it on social media, and I would love to meet you. I also want to give a shout out to Jonathan, and I actually just, when I got this letter, I had just missed you. Like, I was in IMATS for New York. I was just in New York for IMATS. Like, I got this letter like the day after I was there. So, next time I'm in New York, I would absolutely love to meet you. Actually, I would love to attend one of your performances. I would not mind seeing Wicked at all. Oh yeah, don't mind me, I just work for Wicked in New York. Like, that's awesome. And I also want to give a huge thank you to Abby Lee for sewing me this cute little, you guys couldn't see it, this little pillow. And she says that she is a crafty person and she's just learning how to embroider. So I think this looks absolutely amazing. And this little diabetes ribbon, you're stealing my heart. I thought that was super thoughtful to include the ribbon in there. And she says, thank you for everything that you have done. Thank you for what you have done. And last but not least, we're going to discuss this guitar hanging on my door. Not only are we going to discuss the guitar hanging on the door, but we're also going to discuss this guitar in my hands. Arms. I was sent several pieces of artwork from Vade Art, and I'll put their link in the description below if you would like to check them out. And in the letter they include, as a New Yorker, you can undoubtedly understand that I see some of the worst examples of human behavior on a daily basis. However, over the years I've learned to use even the worst as inspiration. I've learned to take incomplete or desolate pieces and turn them productive. Yes! I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. This is just one of the incredibly detailed pieces of artwork that they sent me. This one is an acoustic guitar, and what's hanging on my door is an electric guitar. Let me tell you, I'm a huge fan of New York. Even though I'm from Chicago, I love New York City. So they also sent me a print of New York City, another artistic print of New York City, and then also this really detailed print of a painting of flowers. And that also came in a huge tube. I'm sure the post office is like, this girl? Absolutely awesome. I'm definitely trying to find a place for the guitars right now. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna put them on each side of the walls here, which you guys can't even see right now. I'm figuring out a permanent home for them. Thank you guys all so much for sending me your letters, your crafts, things that you make, things that you work with. I love seeing you guys' art. I love hearing from you guys in letters. And I'm still kind of trying to figure out how to end my P.O. Box videos. As always, don't forget to go to Facebook and check out my page, Madeyewlook by Lex, and like it. And because I'm preparing for shows for the end of this month and early into next month, because I will also be at the makeup show in Chicago, it's possible that videos might be a smidge slow on the Madeyewlook Twice channel, but once all of the conventions are done, we're back in business. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to contact me.